Three men are proving a kid from Flint can do just about anything after getting $1 million in scholarships and acceptance from Stanford. Why one of those soon-to-be college students said attending an HBCU was so important to him. Mid-Michigan Now's Chloe Goppold shares how they all hope their experiences will now inspire others in their city.
Antonio Sweeney, TK Thomas, and Ashton Brandon are all Flint natives. They are 3 out of the 62 students in Michigan who have been accepted to one of the top historically black colleges in the country, Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia.
It's a blessing.
TK Thomas has been accepted to more than 40 colleges and universities, including Stanford, DePaul, and Howard. And he's been awarded $1 million in scholarships. Of all the prestigious schools he could have selected, Thomas told me it had to be an HBCU.
My mother had attended ASU, Alabama State University, and her telling me her college experiences and other role models in my life, this had molded me into wanting to be a man of an HBCU.
Antonio Sweeney is going to be the first person in his family to attend an HBCU. He says being exposed to HBCUs on college tours in middle school guided his decision when choosing a college because growing up, HBCUs weren't talked about enough.
It really taught me more about the black culture, life outside of Michigan, and having the opportunity to see what that looks like, and also being surrounded by my other peers who were very eager to go as well was amazing.
Ashton Brandon will be a first-generation college student and says he's been eyeing Morehouse since the 6th grade. And as he got older, researching HBCUs like Morehouse solidified his choice.
Gained a general passion for what an HBCU is when it's from the culture to the learning. It's just always caught my attention.
Brandon, Sweeney, and Thomas all want this achievement to represent the city of Flint being a city of determination.
We're all proving that time and time again our drive is going to push us to where we need to be.
If you can make it in Flint, you can make it anywhere.
No matter what you've been through, no matter what people may say about you or the city that you live in, you can still come out as #1.
All 3 young men will be heading off to Morehouse College in the fall to start their college journey. They encourage others from Flint to take that leap of faith and never be afraid to take a risk.
Students at Edgerton Elementary School will return to classes there in the Clio district after 5 kindergartners were taken to the hospital on Friday, all due to sudden illness. The school ended up evacuating and sending all students home for safety reasons, but now officials say it is safe for everyone to return. Mid-Michigan Now's Remy Murray is live in Vienna Township with more on this. What do we know about the situation, Remy?
Good morning, Mike. A lot of things are still being processed at this time, but here's what we know so far. The fire department and Consumers Energy have ruled out carbon monoxide and other gases as a cause. They believe the students may have ingested a foreign substance. Now, as I did mention, this is still under investigation. However, students and staff will be returning to the building very soon. Now, around 1 p.m. Friday afternoon, the Genesee County Sheriff's Office and other law enforcement agencies responded to a call saying several students became ill at Edgerton Elementary School. In a letter sent this past Saturday, Clio Superintendent Fletcher Spears says initial information suggested carbon monoxide as a possible cause for the students' illness, but the fire department and Consumers Energy have ruled it out. The Genesee County Sheriff's Office is still investigating and will keep the school updated on their status. At this time, we do not have an update on the condition of those 5 students. However, on Friday, officials told us they were all stable and the teacher did not experience any symptoms.
What they had in place was Class Act. It was a system that I could also tell that had been practiced, that was well developed. As I said, there's a lot that we don't know the answers to, but the bottom line is those that are impacted are safe.
The school, that particular classroom, has been deep cleaned, making it safe for students and staff to return to the building. Fletcher thanks everyone for their cooperation during this very difficult time, from the parents, the students, staff, and even the first responders who came out to the call. Spears asked for the community to keep staff and students in their thoughts and prayers during this time. Spoke to the Genesee County Clerk's office yesterday, and they say that they're all ready to go for the elections today. They're there shouldn't be any new changes that voters should expect when voting today at their selected polls. Now, on the ballot are 2 school proposals, and one you'll see is from Kearsley Community Schools. I spoke to the superintendent there. His name is Paul Goddard, and he says it's something they've been working on for 3 years to get in the works, this bonding proposal. The district started back in 2020 with a facility study to look at the district's needs. When officials received the report back, Goddard says researchers identified about $60 million in project repairs and upgrades to be completed in the next 10 years.
We are very fortunate. We have a sinking fund, which generates a little under $1 million per year. But as you can see, that would take a long time to complete those necessary upgrades. And our buildings are aging, and we want to keep pace with the needs for students and provide a state-of-the-art educational experience for them.
Included in the district's bonding proposal are security upgrades at all 3 of the district's elementary schools. Goddard says several parking lots, roofs, and boilers would be prepared or replaced, along with upgrades in furniture and new science labs and STEM spaces. The district is also looking into a community recreation space with a competition gym, indoor track, and weight room. Goddard says this area would be available for students and anyone living in the Kearsley community.
We're a little unique in Kearsley, and we don't have an actual town. So the school district is really the hub of the community. And so we look at that as an opportunity for those who may not be as connected to school to utilize the facilities and enjoy them.